Hello, everyone. Our discussion board this week is on social justice. We are supposed to provide an understanding of how cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice play a role in the counseling profession. We are also to provide a biblical verse concerning humility, as well as provide an action plan that will demonstrate cultural humility with our clients, as well as advocacy for social justice. So, to begin with, what is cultural humility? Cultural humility seeks to understand and learn from another person's perspective, and it also involves valuing them above yourself. So there are two forms of cultural humility, and that is intrapersonal and interpersonal. So with intrapersonal, it includes holding an accurate view of oneself and being aware of your limitations. Interpersonal means being open to others and their worldview. So when it comes down to it, as a counselor, you have to be aware of cultural backgrounds and biases, which turn into our cultural awareness. So, with cultural awareness, you no longer look at somebody's race, their economic status, their religion, or their perceived gender. You have to see the person for who they are, which leads to advocacy. So, your advocacy is connected to beneficence, which is a part of that 2014 ACA's ethical codes. Okay. So, your beneficence is always acting in the good of the client. So, with advocacy, you're always trying to make sure you are doing the things that are in the client's best interest, as well as things that are best for the profession. So any issues that may be going on with counseling, you want to advocate for those issues to make sure that they are good. Anything that your client may be experiencing, especially those who may be court ordered to go to counseling, you want to advocate for them to make sure that they are given the best, which leads to the last point, which is social justice. So with social justice, you want to make sure that all the resources are allocated fairly, that your client has freedom from constraints, they have the ability to live in peace, and that they are also treated fairly and equally. So when it came down to it, the Bible verse that stuck out to me regarding humility was in Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 10. And this is the story of Zacchaeus, the tax collector. So it reads, Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short and he could not see over the crowd, he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up to him and said, Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today. So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this and began to mutter, he has gone to be the guest of a sinner. But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, look, Lord, here and now I have given half my possessions to the poor, and if I cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay them back 4 times the amount. Jesus said to him, today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a son of Abraham, for the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. So as counselors, that is something that we have to do. Regardless of anybody's social background or economic status, we have to see them for who they are, and we have to lead them on the right path. So my plan for my client, in order to become culturally aware and to have cultural humility, is found in our textbook, and it deals with self-reflection. So one thing that we have to do is have self-reflection. We have to learn from our client. We have to also make sure that we promote a partnership that is built on trust, and then also provide them with a lifelong of learning. So continually growing, helping them understand, and providing them the best avenues that we possibly can. And then lastly, what can we do to advocate or engage in social justice for our client? I believe that is also being aware of knowing what resources are available in your community. I've worked in the court system, so if there was somebody that was court ordered, I know about Indian Rivers, I know about Bradford Health, I know about family counseling services, I know things that they have at the University of Alabama here in Tuscaloosa. So I will be able to provide my client the social justice that they are needed so that they can have the resources and able to heal and to move forward with whatever path they choose in life.